And then being a lawyer, and reading these contracts, because Friedman is saying, you're giving up your rights for no money. Well, first of all, it's not no money, because then there would be no consideration and the contract wouldn't be valid. So it's never no money. But he's saying you're giving up your rights for no money, or for $900 to be on a show. You're going to give up your rights to someone that intentionally harms you. I don't think that's allowed under the law. So we might have a real problem. These contracts are very, very, very oppressive. But then you argue, no one made you sign it. There was no gun to your head. You want fame and money, then, we're not making you sign it, right? Like, there's someone else that would sign it. So
that's fine. I just think it's it's the lack of pay upscale. When you're in SAG-AFTRA, you get all these benefits. You get health benefits, you get a retirement, you get, scale, different levels of scale pay. If they book you for an entire season, your pay is different. You get to negotiate different things. That's the part that they get, like, okay, fine, you're signing away. They can edit me to do whatever, but I ought to be able to be paid more and more and more. And NeNe was just on our friend Carlos King's podcast and talking about, for the first 3 years, they didn't make crap, even though they put Bravo on the map. You could argue it was RHOC really started it, but RHOA, I think, really catapulted it. Now, you could argue it was still a new show, but she's right, and they don't get any past, they don't even get any past residuals.
Well, my guest, Victoria Gumbelson, stated on this podcast that she was paid zero. Now, I don't know how that's possible, but Patty Stenger the other day said to me, do you know Vicky was paid zero? And I'm like, I do, because she said it on my podcast. She was paid zero, according to her. Tamara was paid $7,000, but yeah. So there you go. And Patty wasn't telling me anything confidential. She read it somewhere, and I'm like, yeah, well, this is from my podcast. Keep reading. So look, secretly every reality star is thrilled that Bethenny is doing this, right? Melissa Gorga, Kenya Moore, they're all thrilled, because if this could put more money in their pocket, why not, right? But
oh my God, yeah.
Where are the people who, she said Spencer and Heidi are in, of course they are, but who is in with Bethenny that is currently on a show? I just want to know. It's no shade or anything. I just want to know who's currently on a show and is with Bethenny. And do I think this might get her canceled from working in reality TV? Probably. I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah. Look, I don't think Bravo at this point has any intentions of bringing her back. Especially I watched the new season of RHONY, and look,
talk to me.
Well, like you said, right? We're arguing over cheese. Do they want Bethenny back? Do they want the big guns back, coming in, really holding people accountable? We're arguing about cheese. I don't think Bethenny is anywhere on, or Rinna is anywhere on their radar. I think they are thrilled that Real Housewives of New York is arguing about cheese. And I'm obsessed with Jenna Lyons. I really like the other women too. It's actually kind of growing on me. I really like the woman. I got to go look up her name. The
Erin
one.
Leachy?
No, who's the one that hasn't had sex with her husband in 5 years?
Giselle Tank. She's the one that threw up.
Yeah. I like her already.
Really?
I think it's messy, and I like it. I think they have really great potential. Do I think the subject matter is so stupid? Yeah, I do. But that's what they love. That's what people want. They don't want these hardcore, like you've said a million times, they don't want the bots. They don't want the racism. They come to these shows to escape all of that. So I don't think they want Bethenny back. So I think she's smart to go in this direction.
I think Bravo's probably thrilled with it. Now, RHONJ is filming now. It's happening.
What happened? Tell me what happened.
Well, everybody is back. They're filming, and to Kim D's point, Kim D has been saying for months, oh, everyone's coming back. Now, she's had some sources that have been telling her that. I, as we know, did not agree with that. I famously did not say everyone was coming back. Epic fail, David. But Kim D has just been convinced that this isn't Beverly Hills. This is, and it doesn't matter. The network doesn't want toxic, which I agree with. And Kim is just it doesn't apply to Jersey. So Kim's school of thought is, Jersey is the wild animals. It is the zookeepers. It is the snakes slithering in the grass. It is the wild hyenas and boars. And Kim is like, these rules just don't apply to Jersey. And that is the knock them down, drag them out, toxic environment. So that's her argument. She thinks Jersey is going to be back and it's going to pick up right where it's left off. Now, Kim and I will be revealing all the secrets from set during filming because we get them all through the 12 people that we know that are physically standing there. Between the two of us, we have a lot of people covered. So we'll let you know what happens, but Kim is convinced it's going to pick up right where it left off and be toxic, worse than ever. And I'm convinced that it's just everyone's back, but somehow they're going to figure it out. And it's not going to be Teresa versus Melissa. And like people say they won't watch and they really won't. Can I tell you something really funny?
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this, but like the Gorgas were in Positano and they went to a top restaurant. So I guess they told the guy, these are two people. They're big in the United States. Take a picture with them. So the guy took a picture with them. Then the guy goes to pose. He's the chef. It's like a real famous chef, right? It's like, like maybe not Michelin star, but right up there. Then he goes to post. And I guess he doesn't know I guess someone's telling him what hashtags. And I guess he doesn't know Real Housewives, but he sure knows Desperate Housewives. Terry Hatcher. Oh, no, wait, it like gets better. Terry Hatcher and, the Brie Vandekamp and Lynette Scalvo and Felicity Huffman, Eva Longoria, Miss Gabrielle Solis. So he goes to he also puts like hashtag cool people. I don't think so. Hashtag New York. Well, they wish they lived in New York. They live across the river in Jersey. So the guy made a few mistakes. Cool people, Malaya and Josephina. I don't think so. And New York. But then he goes to tag Desperate Housewives instead of Real Housewives, except he says hashtag Desperate Housewife. It is really funny. Come on. You can't, of all people. And so there is a picture on the Instagram for the restaurant with Melissa and Joe, and it says Desperate Housewife. Now, there's a lot of people out there that are tree huggers, that vile Margaret Josephs calls them tree stumps. So the tree huggers, the tree stumps have had a field day with this, and they are posting this all over in honor of their idol, Teresa, that this is a Desperate Housewife. It's kind of funny, Sarah. You can't make this up.
I think it's hysterical. I love it. I'm team you. I think that's so good.
I have nothing against Melissa. Let her come back. I mean, I didn't think she was going to, but I just think it is funny that it's Desperate Housewife. That's really funny. You know what I want to talk about?
What?
Well, Vanderpump Rules is happening, and Tom is wearing what did his shirt say? I'm fine. He was filming and he had a shirt. Tom knows. Talk about people that know what they're doing. Unlike Kyle